All right, to do an applied brake stroke check. Now notice we already have a zip tie here. So we're going to make sure that this zip tie comes in contact with the back of the chamber or wherever we're going to use as a reference point. So right now the parking brakes are applied, and if you see the zip tie still has a little bit of play in it, and that's fine. But you want to make sure you can still mark these. Now, if you're using a Sharpie or a paint pen, that's fine too. Some folks actually use cross-check to do this. And like I said, one way that's more suitable than the other. I just like the zip ties because the zip ties, once we mark it, it's marked. And it makes it easier for the next guy. So what you're going to do is go up here and make sure the parking brakes are released. And we'll use the muck tester with the remote. That's a nice way to do it. Go ahead and release your parking brakes. Now once your parking brakes are released, one of the things I like to do as part of my housekeeping is just like to give it a little push, just to make sure it's all the way in. Sometimes it can identify a lazy spring or something like that. If you can push it and it goes all the way in after you release the parking brakes. Then I'm going to make sure that my marker is all the way against the back of the chamber. Okay, so I got my zip tie all the way against the back of the chamber. Now I can use my muck tester here, and I can go ahead and apply the brakes. Now once I do this, I could do it with all four at the same time, but then I can go ahead and use my tape measure and measure right to that zip tie. In this case, I get about 1.5 inch stroke. 1.5 inch stroke is well within tolerance for a long stroke chamber, even for a short standard stroke chamber if it were a standard stroke. And this is also a good opportunity to see how quickly it came out and everything else. That's one of the nice things about the muck tester. So do this with all four positions the same way and get your strokes and be sure to record them.